Welcome to REELaTVity. On this channel, I'll be doing movie reviews and recommendations from a real-world perspective, done in an immersive way that you hopefully haven't seen before. I also plan on eventually expanding into TV shows and other outlets once the channel begins to grow and I'm able to dedicate myself to it full time. This is the theater room, where we'll be doing the reviews. The movie we're going to review today is Joker. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Joker is by label a 2019 crime drama film. But anyone that's been watching my vids knows I'm going to categorize it the way I see it. And to me, it's a mental health story more than a crime story. There's definitely plenty of crime elements and drama throughout, but the fragility of the human psyche is what takes center stage here. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix as Joker, and man, he did his thing in this one, bringing a dark side to the role and a deranged but very real take on mental health struggles and life struggles in general. Robert De Niro and Zazie Beetz have somewhat supporting roles in the film as an idol and potential love interest respectively, but Phoenix's portrayal is what you'll remember. Arthur Fleck, played by Phoenix, is a clown. Literally, that's his occupation. Picked on at gigs and at work, Arthur seems to be a punching bag verbally and physically in life. And it doesn't matter whether he's in costume or not. And being anyone's constant target of torment is bound to take its toll. Addicted to multiple meds, which I assume are antidepressants, and begging his therapist for more, Fleck seems to be falling deeper and deeper into levels of depression that meds cannot contain. With his boss threatening him, state cutting funding to his therapist, and his delusional mother constantly rambling about a fairy tale story she believes to be true, Fleck feels the whole world is closing in on him. Tighter than the one-bedroom flat he and his mother share, where they sit up at night and watch what seems like the bootleg Jay Leno, Murray Franklin, played by De Niro. An aspiring comedian, Fleck is obsessed with Franklin and has dreams to be on his late night show, where he can show off his self-proclaimed comedic talent. But with his mental state deteriorating, his dark humor doesn't go over as he planned, and when things at the job take a turn for the worse, and a pivotal point in the film, Arthur's mental stability takes a turn right along with it, and his love for violence and chaos emerges, along with vivid hallucinations that you have to watch the entire film to actually catch. From this point on, every move he makes is like he's freeing himself mentally and physically of the constraints this world has put on him, no matter how violent or how shocking the acts may be to others. The emancipation of the Joker would be how I view this point of the film. With the city now divided by the Joker's violent acts, the emboldened Fleck comes further and further out of his shell. It's crazy that a city can be so corrupt and morally down that murders, or murder in general, is justified by a majority of its citizens. Not only is the city in chaos, but Fleck continues receiving new revelations about his own origins that continue to drive him further into madness. One such revelation comes from Thomas Wayne himself, and it involves the mother that Fleck loved so dearly. I believe this was the final straw for Arthur. The only thing that meant anything to him in this world was a lie, and his reaction to this newfound info was expected, but yet unexpected. But far from his finale, as his idol Murray Franklin would soon find out. This is my favorite Joker portrayal. Rest in peace to Heath Ledger, who was my previous favorite. You really feel the gradual transformation in this film, the humanization of the character. As far as I'm concerned, mental health is fragile, period. Doesn't matter how sane you think you are or a doctor says you are. It's all from the person's perspective, what is normal or morally right and wrong. And who knows what type of trauma in someone's life can release feelings, thoughts, or tendencies that have lied dormant up until that point. For Arthur, there were multiple incidents that eventually led to the rise of the Joker within him. Some from his adult life and some subconsciously from his childhood. Regardless, some people don't fit the norm of what society thinks they should be or act how society thinks they should act. And the Joker's rise brought a whole city of individuals out that felt the same way he always had. I think a passage out of Fleck's very own journal sums it up best. The worst part about having a mental illness is people expect you to behave as if you don't. The Joker was done behaving. My movie ratings and best performance award will be showing next, so continue watching until the end. Subscribe and like if you haven't already, and comments are welcome as I'll be looking to improve these reviews over time, and possibly even taking requests. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review.